Good morning, my friend. Welcome to the Pastor's Podcast, December the 1st. And here we are, the last month of the year, looking forward to trying to make 4 Sundays count for Jesus Christ. And I hope that you're looking forward to a good month of December. We've made it through the Thanksgiving holidays. Hope that you had a great time with family during this time. Had a wonderful time myself with the family, and of course, being busy on the weekend with church. And boy, what a great day God gave us yesterday. It's holiday weekend. We had a really cold. I don't know wherever. I know a lot of places had it. We didn't get the snow. We just got cold weather, and man, it was cold. It was a rough day for trying to get the buses going, and I think we lost one bus on the whole thing, but that's not bad. We'll be able to fix that. But I was able to get people into church, saw people saved and baptized. And despite a lot of people being out of town during the workforce time that we have for our church, it was exciting to see still visitors in attendance and people walking the aisles for salvation and lives being changed. And I just want to say thank you to the members of Maranatha Baptist Church for your faithfulness to church. Always good to see that people are faithful. And I hope that wherever you are faithful to your church. Your pastor labors, he prays, he studies, and he tries to prepare for you to be there. And I believe you owe it, first of all, to your God to be in church every service. Second, to the man who's laboring to try to help you with life. And you may not think what he preaches right now is important, but you will one day. And so be faithful to whatever you do. You be faithful to your place of service. Today, I want to talk to you about how can I say I love thee? These are words that were said in Judges chapter 16, verse 15, when Delilah said to Samson, he goes, how canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth. Now, Delilah is often looked down on throughout history, and rightfully so. She was a spy, and she destroyed. She was the tool used to destroy Samson. However, she asked Samson a question that every believer should ponder. She asked him, how canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Samson had now told her where his strength came from. And she knew that until he told her this secret, that she did not completely have his heart. Now, I believe this question ought to be pondered by every believer towards Christ. It was Jesus who asked Peter, lovest thou me more than these? It was not that Peter did not love Christ, but it was that Peter had not yet to give his heart to Christ. Oh, don't get me wrong, Peter was a saved man, but he had not yet given his heart to the Lord. See, Jesus wanted Peter's heart. Jesus knew that once he had Peter's heart, that that Peter would do mighty things for God. And Jesus knew that if he had Peter's heart, that Peter would never go back to the world or to his old business because his heart was invested in God. And what does it mean, how canst thou say I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Matthew 6:21 answers this question. When Jesus declares, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. You see, whatever you treasure most in life will have your heart. So all Jesus wants is your heart, because he knows that when he has your heart, he will have all of you. So let me give you a few thoughts about this all-important principle of giving your heart to God. First, God will never have your heart until you give him your heart in prayer. First John 5:7 says, casting all thy care upon him, for he cares for you. Why does God want all your care? Because he wants all your trust. Whoever you're willing to pour all your heart out to, that's who has your heart. Samson was unwilling to tell Delilah the secrets of his heart, which is why she said that his heart was not with her. God knows all about you, but even though he knows all about you, he wants you to tell him all the secrets of your heart. When you're willing to open up your heart to God, then what you're saying is, I'm giving my heart to you. Second, God will never have your heart until he has your finances. Now, the treasure of Matthew 6:21 is your finances. If God does not have your money, he will not have your heart. This does not mean that you have to give everything you have to God, but it does mean that you're willing to give everything you have to him. If God asks you to give a certain amount of money to the church, but you're unwilling to do it, then you cannot say that God has your heart, because when God has your heart, he has your pocket. But third, God will never have your heart until he has your life. God begs the believer in Romans 12:1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. Now, God wants you to sacrifice your dreams and your life for his cause. God says, if you sacrifice all your dreams, your dreams are. He says, that he does not know how you are. He said, your heart will never be to God until you are willing to do whatever God asks you to do, even if it's not where you would want to go or do what you want to do. God will never have your heart if you're willing to serve him. Serving him is the ultimate focus of life. So understand this. Jesus said to Peter that if you love me, I mean, if you cheat on me, God commands us to follow me. Give me the heart. Have you given it to him? If you give it to him, I say that you will invest. You're afraid to invest your care to God. I afraid to invest your finances in God. You're not getting afraid to invest all your dreams in God. And you're not afraid to invest all your family in God. Those four things really do make up a lot of things. Many people want to do the other things first, they not absolutely in it all. It's not family first, it's God first. It's not my finances first, it's God first. It's not my desires first, it's God first. It's not I'll take care of my cares first and then I'll give God. God says, I want to be first in your life. He says, I want your heart. Can God say, I love you? That I love you. When your heart's not with me. If you're not with the issues of God with the heart, we're not willing to give our God and give our whole heart to God, then we can't say that we love God. Let me ask you a question. Do you love God? Can you say you've invested your dreams, your cares, your life, your finances? Get this guy invested all in your family, all in God, all in God. Or is it just got to have part of your heart? God wants it all. My friend, I'll tell you this. You'll never regret giving your all to God. Because let me tell you something, when you give your whole heart to God, God always promises to give you more back. Luke 38 principle tells us that if we give our all to God, God will always give back more to us. So don't be afraid to give God your heart. God wants your heart. Your heart is your finances. Your heart is your dreams. Your heart is your family. Your heart is your life. My friend, give it all to God. And when you're willing to do that, then God says, I know that you love me. I want God to know that I love him, don't you? So then let's make sure we give these things all to God. That he has everything. He has all of our cares, our problems, our life, our dreams, our finances, our family, our future. Give it all to God. God says, now I know you love me. How about today? Let's start today letting God know we love him. Well, my friend, I hope this is a challenge to you today. Now, let's remember, be good to everyone. Everyone's having a tough time.